Yeah. Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
I'm back again like flu season. I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving. Don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome. No wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run. All I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, all them feelings I throw all my pain on percussion. The disgusting. I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now. I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting in my new merch, color duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Yo. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I am good. How y'all doing, chat? Chat.
That look like they're hyped. Jamming in here. That you can't help but jam to that song, bro.
Hey, man, listen. Hey.
You get hyped.
All right, so it's been a lot. Listen, how hot has it been where you are?
It's been how hot?
Hot.
Oh, it's been hot, man. It's been we had some rain come through to kind of, lower it down a little bit, but we've been about 90s. Not like high, not like super like you guys, probably 100 over there, but
hey,
we've been like the low 90s.
We've been the highest I've seen is like 96 so far since our last conversation. Before that, the highest was like 98. And
That's
now
cool.
I'm over here like we got Aaron in the damn Atlantic coming at us. It was a category 5, and now it knocked down to a category 4. It's 150 mile per hour winds. I'm like, yo.
So what's your routine for that when they come? Like, I know we dip usually. Wifey and I, we out of here. But what's your routine?
To be honest with you, man, when it comes down to hurricanes, I'm from the Virgin Islands, and if you look at the path of majority of hurricanes, they go straight through the Virgin Islands, straight through the islands every single time. So it's like when you grow up like I did, it's like we always had too many hurricanes coming through. It's like I'm not afraid of hurricanes. I'm afraid of tornadoes, but I'm not afraid of hurricanes. The thing is, you have consistent gusts of wind for however long or however slow that hurricane is traveling, right? But if you can do all the necessary preparations beforehand to deal with whatever that storm is coming with, man, you good. I ain't talking about just going to the store and getting cans of food or getting the fill up on gas. Like, no, if it's coming with
people
rain,
getting all the water. They don't even drink water, but they filling up with water. Like, it's kind of weird. People get all the stuff they don't even use. Now they got stockpiles with stuff they're never going to use. So it's hilarious.
But at the end of the day, it's like I'm more of not a prepper, but I am a forward thinker, right? So what I mean by that is, what can I use if there's a flood? What can I use if the roof goes? Like, how can I still survive in this house? if the roof goes, if this happened, if that happened, boom, boom, boom. So I am a forward thinker in that sense. So, but versus I'm going to go and buy everything out the stores to make sure this whole house is perfect when the storm goes by. Like, nah, I'm not one of those. But you said you get out of there though, right?
I mean, it's just, you can use it as a little vacation too. You know what I mean? Like, we'll be out.
But think about it though. Go ahead, finish your point.
His wife, she works for the school systems. You know what I mean? So they're closed anyway. So that's a good opportunity. Dip out. You know what I mean? Just dip out, be safe, and have a little time away. It's all right.
But look at what point of the map that I'm on. I'm at the bottom. To get out of here, I can't go east, west. I only got to go north.
That's true. And that traffic's got to be crazy because everybody's trying to go north. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about it like that.
Let me tell you something, man. Yeah. I'm like, I look at that peninsula every hurricane season, and I'm just like, it's either we're going to take a trip right now, or we're just going to have to figure it out and just weather out, we're going to just figure this out, and that's just what it is, man. But I'll tell you, my location of where I live, we have not a whole lot of wide open areas for a lot of wind to blow. There's a lot of buildings surrounding our house. So it's like, there's not any wind to worry about from the back. There's not wind to worry about from the sides or the front. So I'm like, hey, I think this is a good spot.
Oh, okay. You found
Now, I'll say my mother's house was in direct in front of a main road. And everyone's trash cans ended up in my mother's yard for Hurricane Irma.
That's wild. Yeah, that's a bad placement.
That's a bad spot, But she sold that house, so she ain't got to worry about that no more. No. But anyway, man. Hey, look. So did you take any offers with Deliver That? I know. Well, first I gotta say, I'm happy that you were able to get through that battery issue, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I was like, when I saw that video, I was like, that's a big bill.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't what it looked like it was going to be, because that was scary, man. I'm in the middle. I got 2 more orders in the car. Oh. Like I'm in the middle of it, and that screen pops up. That was scary stuff. Thank goodness it was what it was, and not something more serious, for sure.
Before I even get into the DT stuff, sorry about that. But I saw a video that recently went viral. It wasn't a Tesla though. It was I think a Volkswagen electric vehicle that got caught. Like it was stuck in self-driving mode, and the car, the driver behind the wheel was crashed up against.
I saw it. He was like hitting the median, and then he finally broke free of the median and went over there. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing.
And I was looking at that vehicle. I was looking at that vehicle. I was like, I might get that.
He was praying, right? You saw him praying though?
He was praying
in the car, which is cool. I mean, everybody knows me in my chat. They know prayer is powerful.
Yeah.
But also hitting that e-brake would have been very powerful. He didn't even try to touch the e-brake. What about the emergency brake?
Maybe he didn't know any better, man. I don't know.
Because prayer is great, but you got to hit that e-brake when you're doing that, bro.
And then that smash after he crossed the lanes, I said, "Oh wow, yeah, it was a Mustang." Tyler Thurston, yeah, man. I was like, man,
it was a Mustang. Oh wow,
man.
Ford doing them like that.
I was like, nah, bruh. But anyway, this DT thing. Our last conversation 2 weeks ago, you was like, I ain't no way I'm taking trash. And did you take any trash?
I didn't take any trash, no.
When I say trash, let's rewind. When I say trash, I don't mean $8 45 mile away pickup.
Yeah, that'd be some serious trash. Yeah.
So
I didn't take any questionable offers. Not any questionable offers at all. Now okay. I can tell you. Last time it's been exactly 2 weeks since we last spoke about on here. Mm-hmm. That first week was much of the same. Mm-hmm. Second week, something shifted from last Saturday to now. Mm-hmm. Something has shifted. Mm-hmm. Now that first, it's been a week of feeling like exclusive actually is exclusive. I don't know if you guys in the chat might want to chime in. I don't know if you guys experiencing it, but for me, it's been like a week straight of feeling like exclusives are actually exclusives. So that helps
Yep.
when you see them pop up, and it helps to know it's it's going to be decent if you see exclusive. Now of course it can't all be decent. It can't all
Yeah.
be good,
Right.
but for the most part.
Nah, I'll tell you this, that since our last conversation, I did take a few more orders that were not trash.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so is $30 trash to you?
No, it depends on where we're going and what we're doing. But
Okay.
yeah,
So upside down orders are trash to you.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And the
Yeah.
very low pay for the big job is trash to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure. Yeah,
So
I mean, I
didn't
take
take any of
$30
that.
orders all day long.
I
if,
didn't take any of those. I didn't take any
okay.
of those. Even with our previous conversation, because I think some people may have misconstrued that message, but I didn't take any trash. It was $30 orders that I was taking and routing them, and that was that. But
Okay.
I did take a few more of those, and then I started seeing less of the far away exclusives. I still see them,
Yeah.
but they're not as frequent. Now I'm seeing more local, or I want to say closer. So let's say Fort Lauderdale, downtown Miami, even Pembroke Pines, different, like closer areas. And then later on in the day, the $20, 67 miles away still pops up, Yeah. And I think I don't know, the AI that they're using or whatever, the dispatch system, whatever, is like, hey, let's sneak this one in there. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Let's see if he takes it. because he did say there's people who are gonna take it. He did say that.
Yeah, he did.
But it's, if they had something that allow us to like zoom in on a radius, it'll be so much easier. But on the same token, you might take a 60-mile order if it's paying well enough. Think about it. Like you may take it. So you don't really want to do a radius, because you don't want to mess up that opportunity if it ever were to happen. So it's kind of like, I guess you can do a radius if it meets a certain dollar amount. What app does that? Is that Delivered? What app does that?
I think Delivered.
That you can do a radius and then put
it's Delivered.
unless a certain dollar amount. Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, nah, I just want to work my area. Because if you're going to send me an offer that is 60, let's just say 50 miles away, right? Mm-hmm. The only way for me to take that offer is if I have another offer that is in that area. Now, remember before all these big changes, I don't know if you remember, but they were doing things like, if you took an offer in a certain area, they will kind of send you offers within that area. You remember them saying something like that?
Yeah.
So it's like, if they were to send me a $200 offer that is 60 miles away, I might do that, right? Yeah. But then if they want to send me another $60 that's 60 miles away, now I could route myself. But just a $60 and going, nah, bro. Or not even a $60.
I feel that, yeah.
But
we don't have it to go that far here. I never see them go that far. Like I hear people in the chat and in my comment section, you talk about seeing Deliver That orders going really far. Mm-hmm. The furthest we have is going like the Slidell, and that's that pop up, and that's what was that, 35, 45 minutes. Okay. It's not that bad. I've been there before. I've done orders there, so it's not that bad to take a decent order out there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially if you want to make a video or you want to.
Is that the location in one of your recent ride-alongs? You took a ride, bro. I forgot where you went. You went, but you took a ride.
I went. Yeah, that was actually that one where the car messed with a battery. I had to go like 30 minutes out. Oh. That was a ride. Now I'll tell you, down in Orlando though, when I did that Orlando road trip,
don't ever get started.
Every order is an hour. I mean, it's insane. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah. So nothing is close in Orlando. Everything is like this area, something haven, this haven, that haven. Everything is everywhere. So, I mean, you have to be prepared when you're going out to Orlando doing those orders, because you're going to drive. Yeah. You're going to drive.
Yeah, you definitely are. But I don't believe, I'll tell you this, and I've said it to Josh, Orlando is not a market for food delivery, right? It's like when you think about miles and all that, is like they are a market for like supplies delivery. Like say if you're doing dispatch, like dispatch is booming. Well, at last time I was in Orlando, dispatch was booming in Orlando. And you have a lot of these warehouses or Sherwin-Williams or whatever you got to go pick up from, you know, and then go drop it off. But those pay a lot more than food delivery. So if you're going to be doing food delivery, you're going to have a little drive. You're going to put some miles on your vehicle for little pay, you know? So just the way that you explained it, man, it's like, you know, Haven this and Haven that. And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah,
and Orlando's traffic is not great either.
No. No, it was fun though. That was I need to do that again. That road trip was a blast, man. That was fun.
David, I went from Syracuse to Rochester to do a delivered order in Rochester. How far is that?
Wow, Lisa, that must have been a banger right there. She must have got, because Lisa's not gonna take some crap for that distance.
But how far is that? That I wish I knew.
Shoot, I don't even know how far that would be.
Chance Williams says, majority of the orders in my market are within 30 minutes. Most are 6 to 20 miles. Hey, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
It's not too bad at all. Okay. All right. Let's see who else we got here. We got Mike. I only got one Zifty, and I was at work, so wasn't sure if it was exclusive. Didn't pay attention. Man, I only got one other exclusive order on Zifty. Everything else is just dead. Bro, I'm not getting anything else.
I've seen 3 this week exclusive on Zifty, but I did get a message from one of my viewers, Benton. Shout out to you, Benton, if you're watching. But Benton sent me a message from Zifty saying that they're slowing that down. By the way,
Slowing
from
what
Zifty,
down?
the exclusives.
Why?
Because of feedback is what the email said. He sent me the email. I should have sent that over to you. I can still send it over to you.
Send it over to me. Yeah.
Like what am I saying? What am I saying?
How you gonna send it? So I can prepare.
Discord.
Okay, Discord it is. I'll just send it to the computer and then I'll change the scene.
Oh, how do you want me to send it? Is that what's easier?
Discord is fine.
Yeah, okay, Discord is fine.
Just make sure there ain't no customers info.
No, it says his name.
Yeah, I probably wipe that out. Unless it's Benton that we're talking about.
Yeah, it just says Benton. Yeah, it's Benton. He's the one to talk to him.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Well, Benton it is.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
But yeah, I found that very interesting that they're going to be trying to phase that down because they got feedback that they probably got the same feedback that these exclusive aren't exactly exclusive. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't want to go to look for an exclusive and it's $23 for 3 days from now.
That's crazy though. Like, why would they think? I mean,
103 miles, Lisa said. Golly.
Yeah, but look, why go through the headache of introducing a new feature and then say, we changed our mind. Like, what the hell? You know,
I don't. Feedback is important, man. Feedback is important.
Let me put this on the screen so we could read this email. I know you read it already, but it's for everybody else. All right. Operations at Zifty. All right. What does it say? Hello, Benton. Thank you for reaching out. Based on feedback and our ongoing efforts to maintain a fair system for all drivers, we have reduced the number of exclusive offers. Moving forward, most tasks will now be offered on a first-come, first-served basis. We appreciate your understanding and patience as we, like, what?
Yeah, I mean, this was literally 2 days ago, so this is new. But this is because Benton saw me because I had posted that, hey, I just had 3 of these bucks. I don't understand what they're saying because me and Benton in the same market. So I was like, I don't understand what they're saying. I got 3 of these that come through my phone. So it's kind of, Jana said we were frozen, but Jana has paused her own recording. She paused the video, said we were frozen. That's funny.
Paused the video? Oh, come
hilarious.
Come on now. But
oh man.
But at the end of the day, it's like, is Zifty still slow for you though?
It depends on when you can snag Zifties now. If you have time enough, like I have a perfect setup for Zifty orders because when I'm playing poker right here, I have my second phone set up here on Zifty at all times. So I'm looking at Zifty as I'm playing poker on my screen, so it's just there. So I get a lot of Zifties because I can see them pop up in real time. Now, if you
I'm
don't
not
have that
getting
kind of
much.
time to be looking at a screen, then you're not going to get many Zifties.
I can't.
Uh,
I haven't gotten a Zifty in a while. Well, except for
I
the
did it like
exclusive.
$86 Zifty 2 days ago.
I mean, I get the notifications sometimes, but then
Oh, it's gone by
that's
then.
gone,
If you got
bruh.
if
That's
you got
gone.
that notification, it's over. Yeah,
But
you
the
got to
thing
see it
is,
before that.
the thing is this, right? I changed my border because, like, deliver that. Zifty was trying to send me to West Palm Beach, 60 plus miles away. And I'm
Yeah.
like, when I changed the border to more like, I want to say like Boca area, which is not as bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, all the orders are in West Palm Beach, bro? Because I'm not getting anything since I changed the border. I haven't gotten
Man.
anything except one exclusive, and the exclusive was trash. I'm not taking it. You know?
I thought about this the other day. Imagine if all these apps, all these catering apps from Easy Cater, all these cater apps that do a lot of Easy Cater stuff, came together and used the positives of all their apps and to form one great option, just
Yeah.
one great option. Because they all have positive stuff, like they all
Yeah.
have some negative stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like if they can all just come together, and I sound like, come on, everybody just love each other. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if they all could come together and form one great app, man, because we're fighting problems in one, and then the other one do that part right. You know what I mean? It's like it's terrible.
But I love it though.
Well, competition is great. Competition is great. Yeah. I don't think they would. I don't think they would try to improve if that would be the case. But
Like
I don't know.
Hey, so for instance, right? Imagine if we all these catering apps that we use became one, right?
yeah, as
There's
I'm
gonna
saying,
be
man, I
so
see-
many negatives that
It's
come.
gonna be a monopoly like a mofo. Yeah,
Yo,
it's gonna only be $8 orders there.
I know.
Yeah, that was scratch what I said, guys. Scratch what I freaking just said, because it would be a straight up monopoly. Oh, they're gonna take this for $17 and all day long.
Oh no.
Yeah, it'll be bad. It'll be bad.
It'll
Hey,
be-
Candy.
And imagine the DoorDash version of it would really kick in. You know, like DoorDash would be a major.
I didn't think
influence.
that through. I did not think that through. I didn't think that through at all. That one.
And speaking of DoorDash, I'll be honest, man. A lot of the drivers that I see now, they're not doing DoorDash. They're doing catering. It's like, it made me think of, well, I do have to finish this platinum journey that I've been on for, what has it been, about 2 months now? I do got to finish that. But I'm going to get back to it. But then I started hearing a lot of great things about Uber and them adopting the DoorDash method of, take more orders and then you'll see better orders, I have one driver that's been telling me their experience. It's a Florida driver, but they've been sharing their experience with me about being a platinum Uber driver. They said, I get this. This is crazy to me, but they said they know someone that's a gold and they are platinum. And yeah, they get a lot of offers and stuff, but the one that's gold get all the bangers. And it's like, he don't get bangers at all. I'm like, wait, so what the heck is going on there? What do you think is going on? What do you think is going on?
For his situation right there, I mean,
It happens
because
on DoorDash
people
too.
Well, I know, because the people who aspire to be platinum, guess what their biggest thing is? To stay platinum.
Yeah.
So if you stay in platinum, it doesn't matter the orders that are coming. You're going to try to stay platinum. You want to keep that acceptance rate up. It's like once you're there, they like, shout out to Torian. I see him in the chat. I would watch his videos. If you've never seen Torian's videos, he's great. But shout out to him because he's platinum. He's a platinum DoorDash driver, right? And he had a episode recently where he's like, oh, I fell below platinum. I'm like, well, that's that sucks. He's like, I'm gonna use my platinum pass. I'm like, dang, you really want that platinum? Man? You know what I mean? It's like once you get to that level of platinum in your brain, you just need to stay there. So they're gonna feed you some garbage. $3, $3.25. Sorry. He takes those. He takes all those orders in order to stay at that level.
Shout out to you,
respect it.
Torian. Shout out to
I
you.
respect it. I respect it, but there's just no possible way I could ever do it. I want to do it for a video like you're doing, but I just don't think I can do it, man. To take in $2 orders and 3.25s. So
Look, he
that's
said
why
he dropped to silver the other day.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I truly believe there's a method to the madness. It's about how you view the order. Now, if you're out there to make money, then yeah, of course, you got to get the best offers, right? You got to search for those best offers. But if you're trying to benefit on your taxes later, which I don't think a lot of people,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
it's different,
Like, I think everybody who's going out is trying to make money, right?
Well, yeah.
Put it in the chat. When you go out and do gig work, are you trying to make money, or you worried about the taxes? You're trying to make some money.
Well, I'm worried about my taxes.
You're not trying to make money when you go out?
I am, but I try to find a balance between the two.
So, okay, hold on. Now we're going down a whole new lane here. So when you go outside, you tie up your shoes. You go outside. You're like, hey, baby, I'm going outside. I'm about to do some DoorDash. You're not thinking about making any kind of money?
Not 100% of the time.
That's very interesting. Because my goal, as always, is maximum amount of money in the shortest period of time.
I get it.
At all times.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, at all times. So if I can quadruple stack 4 different apps at that short period of time, that's just the way my brain is wired. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess I don't see that. I don't see that side. Well, this is what this kind of podcast stuff is about. I don't see that side of it. You know what I mean? I just want to make money.
Now I'm gonna rub my hands together. Look. So it's like, look. The thing is, all right. So being in business, the way that I have been able to branch out of gig work and then really see things from another side, I truly feel like, man, there's so many benefits. Like one of the people that I've watched and listened to, on many business strategies types of stuff is Grant Cardone. And one of the things that he says is, if you can't write it off, don't buy it or don't spend it. If you can't write it off.
Grant Cardone. I know him well.
So if you can't write it off, don't spend it. So it's like when you really look at it. And just yesterday I saw his plane, big old 10X next to it, like fly over me. I'm like, hey, Grant, But the thing is, if you can see just on miles, based on that 70 cents per mile, right? That the IRS, right?
Yeah.
If you can actually see how much money that you can write off based on the miles you drive, and then you say, how can I maximize this? Obviously, there's a cap.
I'm gonna say that is a quick cap too.
But are you gonna benefit more on driving miles, or on the money that you make, or like the gas that you spend, your expenses, right? Because you can't claim gas and miles, right? So it's like, where do you spend more? And this is where I say the balance. If you have a plan in advance to do something a certain way, like say if you plan on maximizing, then okay, you drive, But if you plan on not really spending that much on gas, or like say how much you spent in gas last year? Well,
$0.
I forgot who I was talking to briefly.
$0.
Put it in the chat right now if you remember how much you spent in gas last year. Like, for instance, I swapped vehicles, and I want to say I think about like $5,000 in gas last year. I can't remember exactly, but let's just say on average it's $5,000 in gas versus me driving at 70 cents a mile. I am capped out at what I think is 52,000 or 60 something thousand, however much, whatever the cap is. Would I go for my expenses like gas, food, and all that, or would I go for these miles over here? And that's all I'm saying. Like sometimes if you're preparing, you're not gonna make money on every offer if you're going for miles by the end of the year. And that's just how my brain is wired now because of me owning the businesses that I own and taking that direction. That's all.
I see what you're saying with the mileage. I just don't think of the mileage the same way because it's just a different setup for taxes. So you know what I mean? Like so I don't think about the mileage like that. But I see where you're going.
Look, Johan says miles to me is better.
Yeah.
You know?
I see where you guys coming from.
You know?
With that, yeah.
So it just depends on what you're doing it for. If you're doing this as a side hustle, you got your main W-2, and this is just a side hustle for you, then maybe not. You know, you're going out there to make some additional money. So you're not really trying to drive excessively. But if you're full time, like you and I, like you buying a Tesla, to me, man, when I heard you talking about it in your battery video, like the one. No, not the one with the battery video, but I think it's the video after. And you were like, man, I got it fixed and so and so and so. And you was like, man, the money I've saved. You know, I was like, oh, damn, this is where he's hitting me. Because
and it is true, though, because, you know, I thought about that when that hit me. Yeah. If I would put like how many miles you got? How many miles? It's 3,000 or is it 6,000 for oil changes? I forget. I think it's like 6,000.
Yes, I think it's, yeah.
So,
between 3 and 6.
Every 6,000 miles, if I put that aside, like what an oil change, okay, gas. You know, imagine how much I would be saving over the 3 years I've had my, you know, that's a good little chunk, and I paid $150 to get that fixed. You know what I mean? Like
$150, that was it? Because you didn't mention it in the video.
I did. You didn't watch the ending.
Oh, it was at the end.
You didn't. Yeah, I sure did.
Well, maybe you spoke fast.
No, I put the screenshot and all up there.
No, I don't remember that. Maybe I took my eyes off of it real quick. But yeah, whatever.
It's all good.
No, but look at what Alexander said. Miles just makes it simple, not a whole lot of receipts to keep. I mean, yeah and no. You know, because when you think about it, if you're using your daily driver, you really have to separate the total that you've driven, you know? And really, like, okay, was this business miles? Was this not? You know, it could be a bit tedious if you're doing it at the end of the year. But, and this is not sponsored, by the way, but I used to love using Miles IQ because I could just swipe and then swipe and then swipe. You know, whatever that was business, go that way. Whatever that was personal, go that way. You know?
Yeah.
And with being
what did it use the GPS while you're in the car or something? That's what it uses okay.
Yeah. But I was considering that Mustang in the video that we spoke about earlier. I was like, yo, I might get that right there. That thing looks sexy. Then I was like, wait. Why is it stuck? You know, like
that's wild. Yeah. I didn't realize that was a malfunction. I thought he felt, I don't know. I thought it felt like a suicide attempt or something. I don't know. He was praying while it was happening. Yeah. It was a little weird video.
Now, this is interesting. Do you feel like every mile is a business mile?
If I'm in my car, usually for me, but I don't feel like it depends on what you do. Yeah, you can count every mile a business mile if you really think about it like that, because you're going towards doing something else. You know what I mean? If you're going to get gas, you can be going to get gas. You can be, you know, you can really think of it that way, but I don't suggest doing that. I don't like talking about tax, guys, because I talk about this in my videos because we're not talking about tax.
We're not talking about taxes.
Yeah, but yeah, it's iffy because you can spam a lot of different things. You can not use some stuff. You know what I mean? You can manipulate this stuff however you want to manipulate this stuff.
I know.
It's just the truth.
That's a different conversation, though. You know?
Yeah. So I don't like talk about it at all.
Hey.
Because then you get the messages, right? Have you ever got messages at the end of the year? I know you have. From subscribers. So how do I do? I get messages, but I'm like, man, don't ask me. Don't
Seek a tax professional, you know?
Yeah, don't ask me.
You know what else gets iffy too? Insurance.
Yeah, because you can that's real sensitive because you can say anything on that.
Dude, I had a conversation with my insurance agent, and he told me a lot of delivery drivers and rideshare drivers don't have the right insurance. But I'll just leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I said, you know what? Maybe I need to invite him on here to explain it because he's a tax professional. And I'm like, nah, I'm not going to repeat what he said and start a whole riot
And then there's
online.
like states, and there, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
there's like state
Yep.
guidelines and all kinds of random stuff. So it's kind of hard to do something like that.
Yeah. But I'll just respond to you and Chance saying, okay, you're a walking business. Okay, I get it. You know, I get it.
Yeah.
But you know, I would say I understand your logic. I understand the reason why you're saying that. But I would say look a little deeper. And maybe you could sit with your tax person or you know your tax planner or your tax preparer and ask. You know, maybe you did already. And I'm not saying, you know, I've heard some wild things from some tax preparers as well, you know, and I've experienced some wild things as well. So for instance, I remember when I was working for the school system, right? I didn't completely understand taxes. This was like my early stages of working for the school system. So going to my tax preparer and they were like, okay, all you're going to get back is this and that, this and that. I said, oh, man. Then they were like, you can get more. I said, I can get more. Now, what person is not going to take more?
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I can get more? Yeah. Okay. All right. You know?
Let's do that. Sign me up.
Whatever that is, right? I didn't know what it was that I was signing up to, right? And next thing you know, I heard that I was going to get double what I was actually going to get back then. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Where do I sign? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Then as I'm driving home, I get to the stoplight and I take a glance and it says education credits. So I'm like, education credits? What is that? Right? So I didn't know what that was at the time. But come to find out, that's how they were able to get me more money because they claimed education credits. And then here I am signing on the dotted line. IRS hit me and said, hey, you owe me $2,700. I said, wait, what? Why?
Wow.
Education credits is because I didn't go to school. I didn't do anything that year. And then I'm trying to claim education credits. Like,
yeah, somebody got you, man.
But guess what? When I try to go back to the office, gone. They not there no more. I can't find the tax preparer anywhere.
That's
I'm telling you, man.
So they did they charge you? They charge you for that information?
Yeah.
They charge you good, yeah.
Yeah, but here's where they take.
I wonder
their
how
money.
many other people they got.
I don't know, but then they disappeared, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard
yeah.
some crazy stories. Exactly. So that's why.
Pump and dump. They got you and a bunch of other people probably, and then just left town. See
hey,
y'all,
I'm telling you,
suckers.
they
and
got
then
their
dipped
money,
out.
and then I had to pay back the IRS $2,700
That's wild, man.
tax credit. I mean, education credits. So if you going out there claiming education credits, you better not. Whoever's watching it. But anyway, I can see Mr. Nola Grind here is getting a little uncomfortable because now we getting a little bit too deep into the tax conversation.
I mean, it's just one of those things I always said on my channel. I ain't talk about that. It's just because, man, it's so many different ways to do stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Shoot, I don't know. I just know our situation. Everybody's situation is completely different.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
All right. So in the end, right? Just to go back to our main conversation, because I was leading somewhere, but then we kind of got into the miles and everything. But in the conversation of DoorDash and at least it depends on what type of driver that you are. If you're going out there to make money, you do you. If you're going out there because you're planning for something later on, then you do you as well. I truly believe that these apps, with them signing us up, and you could disagree or agree if you have an opinion in here, but I believe they expect us. Excuse me. If they expect us to work in the way of the planning by driving excessively and not making much. You get what I'm saying?
They want us to work.
They want us to work.
Yeah,
That's basically that's what I'm saying. It's like they're not thinking about the money we're making on a per offer basis. They're thinking like, oh, you just drive. You're gonna save on taxes later. It's like,
Yeah.
why are you sending me $5 for 25 miles? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nah. What do you think about that?
I think you're right. They plan on you to do that because that's what they prefer you to do. Because the more active you are on their platform, the more stuff is getting delivered, and the more they can charge these fees to customers that you never see. Like,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, have you ever tried to order? I order all the time, and even with all these discounts, I got the Uber Eats discount. I got the DoorDash discount. Even with these discounts, it's still high for the they cut the fees in half and stuff, but there's still fees oftentimes. So yeah, that's what their plan is, for you to be an employee, right? Just drive around, just clock in and just keep driving around all day. Some people do it. Some people out there 12 hours, man. I can't.
Dude,
I can't. 12 hours. I can't imagine.
Longer than 12. Have you heard of somebody named Bud Soda?
I heard about that.
Bud
how
Soda
long
out
does he
there
stay out?
longer than 12. What?
Oh my God.
I think the longest I heard he was working was 21 hours.
God, I mean,
I
like,
could be wrong.
It's got to be a lot of money at the end of that pothole. It's got to.
Nah,
Thinking about New Orleans, talking about potholes. At the end of that, there's got to be a lot of money at the end of that. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
To me, if you are gonna, and this is not Bud Soda's story, by the way, but I just feel like some people they look at how much money they made and not consider how much they spent. So it's like, you made what the app says is like, say, $2,700, but did you spend $400? Or did you spend $500 in gas, or however much you had to spend? Like, because gas ain't cheap, right?
No.
How much is charging for you to fully charge?
Well, the thing I do from home, it's moved our electric about $7 to $10 a month. So to me, it's been it hadn't. I don't even think about it like that because we pay what's called a level billing every month. And I remember when we got it, we kind of kept an eye on it. It moved about $7 to $10 a month. So I don't know. We can't calculate that down to days. I'm spending pennies a day in charging, to be honest. So I mean, it's really, I don't really think about it like you guys think about it with the gas and stuff.
I just put Tyler's comment up there just because I know he's being a pain in the A. You know what I mean? Tyler, have you heard of an app called Expedite? Did you? Were you in that live stream? Were you in that live stream?
The last live stream?
I think it was the last live stream when somebody was like, "Yeah, you can make some good money there."
The new app. Yeah,
the new app.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right, so look.
Did you have to do a background check too, or they just picking random people?
No, I had to do it. I haven't done it yet though. They said September 1st, so I'm just like, okay, I got time.
I did it. It kicked mine back, so I gotta redo it. There it was, because I put both vehicles normally, so I can get the large orders, and I think one VIN didn't match one insurance, even though the insurance is the same thing. So I don't know why they didn't read the second line of the insurance. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, so I had to redo the VINs and stuff. So that's what I had to do.
All right. So look, I think I got your opinion here already, but let me ask the chat. Do you think an app can be better than DoorDash? 2025 moving forward. And what would that app need to have for it to be better, other than better pay? Like what features?
Better for us or better for them? Who are we talking about?
For us.
Oh, you need a couple things. You need transparency, full transparency. That's the number one thing to me. You can tell me, hey, this is garbage. Would you like this garbage? But don't package the garbage up and try to put a little bow on it, and it's trash. You know what I'm saying? So transparency, and I mean, really, the only thing I'd really need is transparency. I can make my own decisions after that, whether the orders are crappy or not.
You don't need ghost metrics.
Is that really happening? I feel like it's happening this week. I feel like the metrics are actually been flicked on or something this week. I don't know. I had a what, $200-$300 plus orders. So something has happened. I don't know if it's ghost metrics or what, but something has happened this week. But yeah, transparency. That's really, basically, I think everybody's going to be happy with transparency. Just tell us like it is.
I mean, Torian wants bigger market share. They got to have bigger market share.
Yeah, they're never going to take over. Like I told you before, DoorDash has their claws in all markets, man. Have you ever traveled somewhere and not been able to get on DoorDash? I've never been somewhere and never saw DoorDash live. Think about that.
I'm not saying no, but all right.
I've been in Seattle, been all over, and all DoorDash is always on. I mean, DoorDash is always ready.
I mean,
so they just have the market, man.
I mean, what about Uber? Uber is everywhere.
Uber is everywhere, and Uber is, Uber's Uber. Uber's Uber. I like Uber. I like Uber. Uber was a great app for me, but they went to this new thing, and it hasn't. Like, I don't think I have one Uber order this week.
When you say
kind of slow,
hey, check this out though. I heard that Uber is doing catering now.
Yeah, I've gotten a catering order before Uber a couple years ago.
No, but it's not consistent like a DoorDash.
No, you mean like official caterings, like all the time, Easy Caters coming through or something?
No. All right, so look, this driver reached out to me, and I'm sorry if you're watching. I'm gonna use your story here, and I'm gonna tell tell them what you told me. All right, but I'll leave your name out of this and your city. All right, so this driver told me that they got an offer from Uber that popped up. And I got to get back to my DoorDash thing that I was trying to lead to.
You don't want to sidetrack it.
Anyway, look. So they said, I got an offer from Uber, and it said package. And it just had a time. And I think they told me it said 7 minutes. So I was like, oh, I stay away from those. The last one I did, it was going like 30 miles, and I only got paid like $18. So anyway, so here, the driver tells me that they say, it's slow with catering right now. So let me experiment. All right, cool. Right? I love these stories. So anyway, long story short, accepts the Uber, goes and gets the package, comes to find out it's a catering from Panera Bread. Okay? Now, the driver takes the order and goes and deliver it. What's the payout?
Oh, it went up to like 70-some bucks.
$4.
Because somebody had just told me they had a similar story and it went up to 70-some bucks on Uber. No,
it paid $4. Now, in the process,
that's wrong.
From pickup to drop off, the driver saw the receipt.
Oh, please don't tell me.
And it showed that I think the delivery fee was $15 and the tip I think was $20. But the driver, I believe, was the one that placed the order for the Uber, because they told the driver, hey, my car is kind of iffy right now, So that's why I placed this Uber for package, So then the driver got paid $4 for that catering delivery. And when they arrived, the person expected them to set it up and everything. And they said, you know what? I ain't got nothing to do. I just set it up. But again, I'm not laughing at the driver for that. But the thing is, they never got the $20 tip. And there was a note on the receipt that said, tip for driver. Tip for driver.
I would have took the receipt. Did he take the receipt?
I don't know if they took the receipt, but I was thinking like, okay, I remember I was on a catering order that they only gave me half, and the restaurant messed up, and the customer, they were saying, let's just order Uber to deliver it from so and so and so. It's like $15. I'm like, wait. Uber charges $15 for a large order to be picked up from a restaurant?
Wow.
So I'm just like, maybe the driver that was having car issues placed the order for Uber, kept the $20 tip, used the $15 delivery fee to pay for the Uber, and the driver got $4 of the $15 and never got the $20 tip. And the driver that was having car issues kept the $20.
Oh, he just he can sit at home just orchestrate job.
That's messed up, bro.
that is crazy. That is crazy.
All right, so look, don't stop me anymore, Nola. So I asked, I got to blame somebody. So I asked Nola Grind, can an app be better than DoorDash? Now, I had a conversation with the head of operations of a platform that is brand new, right? but so far I think they have 7,000 users, right? They are moving rapidly. They're about to open up in some cities. I had the conversation on a podcast episode. I will be releasing that on Monday morning because I feel like that's important. The reason why I feel they have the potential to be better than DoorDash is because of the route or the lane that they took to entice customers to order through their platform. And based on the conversation I had with them, there's a lot of meat and potatoes. And for all the vegan and vegetarians out there, fruits and vegetables, right? There's a lot of information in it. And I said, hey, would you guys be willing to let me, as my city being one of the cities that they're going to open up soon, would you guys be willing to let me experience it firsthand so I could see what the driver experience is like? Because I had some questions for that. And I fired off some really, I want to say some decently difficult questions, right? And I can't wait for you guys to tune into that. So I expect your opinion on that, Nola, because I feel this app has the potential because of the lane that they took. They're not taking like an Uber. They're not taking a DoorDash. They're taking a completely different lane in a kind of special type of way. And I can't really get into it, but this is part of the reason why I was like, man, it pays for you to have your own service that you provide. It kind of, it pays, but I can't wait for y'all to tune into that because I feel that app has the potential to be better than DoorDash. I understand
we
DoorDash.
all know what's going to happen, right? We all know what's going to happen. What's going to happen is the app is going to get bigger. The app is going to get a little too big for their britches, right? Postmates. And then they're going to get bought by one of the big ones. That's just what it happens every time. Every time an app starts to, but how? What do you mean money? What do you mean how they're going to get, they're going to get an offer that they can't refuse because they're a smaller business.
You said bought. I heard you said
bought
out. Like no,
bought,
hit across the head.
Like, even if they do well, I hope they do well. You know what I mean? Even if they do well, we'll still be doing Uber Eats and DoorDash. Hold up. They're just going to eat them up. They just eat all the smaller businesses up.
You know what?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
That's DoorDash. And I expect they're known as an acquisition company. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah. I get it. I get your take. But based on the conversation I had, I'm not going to put all of my 100% belief in they are out here to be better than DoorDash, but it sounds like, oh my gosh, their focus is to give the customers a way better experience than DoorDash.
That sounds, I'm excited. That sounds good. Yeah.
So it's almost like, fight the delivery power.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting, but I could be wrong. Yeah. So I'm just like, man, but like I said, I can't wait for you to see it because they sent me video. They sent me like the photos and everything. And it's like, there's a lot that I'm going to be able to put on the screen for you to gain the experience of what I'm talking about. Right. Yeah. So they sent me all this information so I could then add it in post for me to be able to edit this video and visuals, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I can't wait for I'm catching goosebumps, but I can't wait.
He said, "This must be good, guys."
To me, it is.
Goosebumps.
To me, it is because I've been out here long enough, right?
Yeah.
And okay, I may have made a mistake with being all invested in deliver that like that, right? But at the same time, a lot of y'all made a lot of money with deliver that. Yeah. So I wasn't completely off. And maybe the way that they went about doing things with the business, I don't agree with, but still a lot of people still made a lot of money with deliver that, So this situation here, I just hope that, I don't know if we'll be able to, I'll just say this up front. I don't know if we'll be able to beat DoorDash in smaller cities. But large cities, I think it may be able to do some damage. Because of the lane.
I hope you're right. Because we need something to be shaking it up. We need something to shake up the space. If it's going to be that disruptor now.
Yeah.
like I said, it can't disrupt too much. If it disrupts too much, DoorDash is gonna send out the goons, bro. They got some goons they're gonna send over. They ain't playing that. They're not playing this. You're gonna take my market share. They will buy you. They will scare you out. They will do whatever they need to do.
Everything.
DoorDash is thugs, bro.
Yeah,
they hood with it.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Like, you got to think of them like that. They're very smart and they're calculated. They're giants for a reason. They know what they're doing. They are geniuses.
I can't disagree
they know what they're
with
doing.
You there.
They just know what they're doing. I mean, and it sounds like I'm a DoorDash lover, but I just respect business and and the way they're able to conduct it and still keep getting away with this stuff that they get away with year after year after year is kind of insane.
And even
the
after
lawyers
lawsuit after lawsuit too.
Can you imagine the retainer for their lawyers they got? They got lawyers on deck, bro.
Man,
think about that. It's crazy.
Hey, listen. All right, so look, we didn't take any calls tonight, but if y'all want to call in and share your thoughts on any of the stuff that we spoke of here, even the package delivery with Uber, because I did one, and I remember it only paid me like $18, but it was very far, and I expected additional, but I didn't get anything additional, and that was 2
one
routes.
Package delivery before on Uber. It was pharmacy. It was medicine.
And how was that?
It was fine. It was fine. It's on my channel. It was a while ago. Picked up from CVS.
I mean, you don't do roadie pharmacy?
I have done it before in the past. It's always. What about you see it on yours? Is it always $8 at your place too?
Yeah, 7 and 8.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like they don't never move from this amount. Like how every distance, everything is always $7 to $8. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's strange.
Have you heard of the new app Grubhub?
A little bit. It basically feels new because it never happens. Grubhub only goes off when you get back to the house. When you're done with your shift, Grubhub will go off at the most random times.
Grubhub is the oldest app out here, y'all.
Yeah.
Grubhub is the oldest app out here. But Butch Dillon, man,
hey Butch, what's going on, bro?
I'm late. Thought it started at 8.
I know. I said it in every video this week because this is what everybody knows I don't do well with change. Apparently the change was the other week I was on. That was the change.
Yeah.
This is the normal time, guys. So it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. I had that all messed up in all the videos I talked about.
Hey, I could have helped out it because I watched some of the videos that you did it too. I just never commented. I'll tell you what. I was considering it being 9 o'clock. I was like, 9 o'clock could be pretty decent time. But then I was like, nah, we're gonna stick to 8. And I just never reached out to you. My bad, bro.
Yeah. Reaching out would be good.
My bad.
That way I could relay it. But we good. We here.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Butch.
All right, so hold on. So
that's
Jana, you said Jana earlier, but Jana.
I corrected it quick. She was gonna let me know.
That's why I don't use DoorTrash anymore, but I have to agree with David. They are good and savage with their business. Man.
It's just, you have to respect it. If you don't like it, I don't like it. But you just have to freaking respect it. You just have to respect it.
Chance Williams says, I've seen enough receipts and talked to enough customers to know there's money turning up missing on every catering order. Man, listen, if it's not coming directly to you, somebody might be fiddle-faddling with it, Like it's one of those, man, it's a very I want to say a very ruthless industry. All right, I'll say this because I've had conversations with restaurant owners, restaurant managers, catering companies, and all these different things. And man, I'll tell you that sometimes you would think, I'll tell you what a catering company told me. You don't think these customers try to act like they didn't get their catering order too? There are DoorDash customers that order catering. So if they're trying to scam on DoorDash, they're trying to scam on catering orders as well. They spending like $500 or hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars on catering, and then say, "Hey, I didn't get my order. Wait, what are you talking about? That's a
Yeah.
lot of food. But man, it's just a ruthless industry. But how do you stop that though?
I mean, you can't. We have to be trusting in a way. I mean, to a certain. You can't just make people feel uncomfortable. Just sign here, do this. You can stop it by having them sign that drop off. That will stop that, right?
You think
But-
so? But you
then-
signing someone's phone though. Some drivers, oh, you don't want to sign it? Okay.
Oh yeah, especially if somebody's sick, they ain't touching my. You know what I mean? You can tell when somebody's sick, they ain't touching my phone. But yeah, maybe signing won't even help. But I mean, I don't know, man. You have to have some level of trust when it comes to this stuff, or else that relationship is damaged. They won't order again. If they feel some kind of way about it, they're not going to order again. I wouldn't. I'll just start picking my own stuff up.
Now, as you saying, picking your own stuff up, would you prefer to have your own business dealing with catering? I know you have your private partnership that you have, and this is a conversation that I'm willing to have with anyone that's willing to have it, right? But would you prefer the app life or the private catering?
Well, I mean, I'm very confident that I can talk to some of the relationships that I've dealt with over these years
Mm-hmm.
and have a few of these situations going on for sure. I mean, I've had, when I went into the other day, one of my customers that I deal with a lot, it was like, man, I haven't seen you in a month. What's happened? Well, and let me tell you what happened. I'm able to normally pick you every single order that come through. I picked you every single time because I know you guys, but now it's just random. So that's what's happening. So they're trying to work in the back end, trying to help me out, but that's just what it is. Because I built these relationships over these years, and they want familiar faces. They want people that they know the job is going to get done. That's all they want. They don't want anything extra.
Hey, yo, I just checked my Discord. And the driver that I was talking about with the $4 cater, they sent me all the receipts.
Oh, let's see. I want to see. That's wild.
I gotta make sure there's no customer info in this.
Oh yeah. That's wild.
Yo,
Yeah, you might as well say the name now. Who was it? I want to know who took this $4 order.
No,
Shout out to Tyler.
Yeah, it might have been Tyler.
That sounds like something Tyler would do.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna call the driver. Hey, listen, if you want to put it in the chat, go ahead and put it in the chat.
Yeah.
But that is crazy. They sent me the receipts, man. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's go back to the question I asked. Private is better. All right. Hold on. A lot of people agreeing with you. Nobody touching my phone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So private is better. Why? Okay. So my question to you, Nola, and whoever else that's willing to answer. If you have all these relationships, why not push it, bro?
I can tell you why I didn't push it for the past couple years because of Elite. That's 100% why I felt like I was doing something
you
wrong.
being honest, 100.
Yeah, that was 100% why I didn't push it the last couple years because of
Yeah.
Elite, and I felt like it was stepping on toes if I were to try to do that. Now, the same day that we realized Elite was gone
Mhm.
was the same day that one owner was like, "I asked you again, man. Do you want to do this?" Because he's been asking me. He asked me before, and I was like, "Yeah, well, let's go ahead and do this." So that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's all it took is me not feeling like I have to, hold myself higher.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a way, it sounds weird, but when I realized there was no more Elite is when I opened the doors. So, you know what I mean? Not saying that this is keeping me busy though. Like, we know that all the orders are at the same times, right? And he's allowing me with this partnership that I have to just route everything. If he has 5, I can route them suckers out. Long as it takes, I can just route them out. So, you know what I mean? It's been a really good relationship. Now, if they're all at this same time, if I have a partnership over here, I'm not going to be able to take those or take these because we know these orders are all at the same time. And I don't want to have a relationship with another one right now and say, oh, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take this one because I've already have a commitment here. See what I'm saying? So right now, this one is working fine for me. This is working fine for me because it's keeping me. And he said, this is a slow time. This is really slow right now for him. So I can't imagine when it gets busy, I'm just going to be routing off freaking for the rest of them all day, pretty much routing these orders around. See, I just go and pick them all up at the same time and then just route them out.
So, okay. So what about your thoughts of a driver being preferred, not the preferred test. I'm talking about like preferred by the restaurant, right? They want, like your situation is private. You have this restaurant that would prefer to work with you, right? Knowing that you're a former elite. What about having a situation where a driver may be trying to mess up your bag because they know of your history with other apps of making money? You know what I'm asking?
I'm not following what you're saying. Yeah.
All right, so let's just put it this way. A driver knows you are elite and you are a public figure on YouTube. I'm not saying this is my story. This is just conversation, right? But let's just say a driver know you were elite and they know of your YouTube and they know the market that you work in because they work the same market, and they know of the private contract or agreement you have with the specific restaurant. How would you handle a situation where a driver in your market try to go and mess up your bag by spreading false stuff or whatever about you?
Yeah.
Because there might be some envy because you were elite and now you're making even more with a private.
Yeah. I mean, this is, they can't mess it up, right? Because they didn't make it, so they can't break it. Who said that? Was that Deion? I think that's a Deion Sanders.
That sound like Deion
Yeah,
Sanders.
they
I don't
didn't
know
make
if it is,
so they cannot break it. It's just
Yeah.
very true because like he wanted me and the other ones would want me because they understand what they're getting. Like you can't come in. It's like, this guy's doing this guy's doing that. He even watches the channel. So he knows everything that I'm doing.
So you wouldn't worry about it.
No, not at all.
Right.
Not worried about it one bit because I'm
just
me.
Get your bag, right? Just get your bag.
I'm me. So it's not going to be one of those things where I would ever have to worry about or ever feel like it. And if it were to happen, pivot. Now it opens up the door for any of these other ones that I was talking about. Like, it's just something wherever it happened, I would just pivot. Just like I always do, pivot. So
now, with all the years of experience, how many years? I think you got me.
I started
in years,
with the
right?
gigs 18, I believe.
Oh, I was 17. All right. Okay. So I got you by 1 year. Ha ha.
1 year, yeah. I think Uber was my first one back then.
Yeah, I think I had Postmates, but I worked Postmates 1 week, and I said, nah, forget this.
Yeah.
But, so here's the thing, man. I see a lot of drivers out here struggling, and I feel when you have drivers that know of who you are, and they are it almost feel like they're working overtime emotionally to tear you down so you can't make anything moving forward. It's like, well, damn. So, for instance, this whole thing, those videos that you was putting out and saying like exclusive offers has been a bit better or whatever. I'm like, no, look, don't say it. I know you're gonna do you, but here I am. I'm like, damn. Now I got to talk about it because. Hold on, let me.
I'm just gotta say it. If something happens, I'm saying it, man. You know what I mean? Like it's.
But here's the reason: because I'm like, some people are not having a great experience. They didn't have a great experience when we were elite, and they're still not having a great experience with the changes. So
maybe it's the invisible metrics.
Hey, no, they're gonna say, no, it's because you're a YouTuber.
Yeah, I mean, people think that.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, can you do? I mean, you did say in one of our previous conversations that you kind of felt like I was being fed.
They can definitely send it, but are they sending all these random ones like this? I don't think they have us up on a screen going.
They have someone assigned. Start the conspiracy theories. They have someone assigned to us and us only, and whenever it comes through, they hit a button.
or let's let this blow up in your head. Or maybe we do a good job. Maybe customers react to us in a positive way, maybe the merchants really love us and give a positive feedback. Maybe we treat our customers with respect and all this stuff, and maybe that's the stuff that happens, right? So I think it's tough when we can't see the metrics. That's what's making it so tough because they keep talking about these invisible metrics. I do have a feeling there might be there now, or has been flicked on this week. They're gonna be real upset at coming Monday if they think this way, because I got a couple great ones going on Monday. So you know what I mean? Like it's what happens, man. You work hard, you get rewarded. It's just people focus on that and not about everything else, you know.
Now look at what Ishma said. My worry would be getting kicked off, deliver that for TOS violation. Technically, by TOS, we cannot take their customers.
Who's taking customers? What are you talking about?
No, it's like, private or, working the app.
Yeah. If there were a direct partner, I wouldn't approach a direct partner. They're an easy cater customer. You know what I mean? They're one who come to me. And the primary ones that I've been really hammering are their personal ones from their website. It doesn't even have an easy cater ID or anything like that. It's just their orders for their website. That actually the owner used to just go drop off because he didn't trust anyone to do it.
All right. So here's my question to Ishmael. Why be afraid of it though? Like going back to your my worry. Why be worried about it? I'm just saying, like I understand. I understand. Like I'm kind of like speaking to Ishmael here, right? So it's like I understand why you feel the way that you feel, but if you have an opportunity to make more money and to have a better situation than you currently have, would you not seize that opportunity? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but maybe he's a person who's not out to make more money at any given time, like you were saying earlier. Maybe he's one of those $8 40 miles to get his tax break. I mean, that's what you said.
That's a bit extreme.
That's
bro.
what you said. So maybe he's not a more money kind of guy. Maybe he's a tax break kind of guy. And you know what I mean? That's you never know. It's not about the money. That's what we heard. That's what we said earlier.
That's true. That's true. But why worry then?
I don't know.
It's not about the money.
If something were to ever happen, like I said, pivot. That's all you can do is pivot.
I look at it like, man, if I've been out here for 8 years, would I always be willing to drive for someone else? Would I be willing to wait and sit in a parking lot? Like, to be honest with you, with my DoorDash experience, that's why I'm going to blame DoorDash. That's why I haven't been able to achieve platinum a lot faster than I have. Listen, I have video. I did not edit this video because I was so pissed. But I have video proof of me sitting for 3 hours trying to get this platinum thing rolling again. I was sitting for 3 hours, 0 orders. And I'm at 64% acceptance rate. Yes, I have video. I can send you the video. I just didn't edit it. But I'm like, yo.
And you're in a very busy area, which means 100% the platinum and gold and stuff like that are really taking priority, right? So it's working. Like it's true, right? They are getting priority. If you're sitting there for 3 hours in a very busy area, it's got to be true.
It's true.
Because I don't get DoorDash. I turn on DoorDash when it's not gray. I turn on DoorDash and it never goes off for me either. So, but I'm at like 7% acceptance rate or something like that.
I can't wait for me to cross the threshold and just become, what is that, silver? No, I'm silver now.
I wish you can buy it and just test it.
What is
this?
No.
Wish you could buy it. Like maybe, what if they, oh man, this can be DoorDash people. If you're watching.
Don't do it.
I know you love business like I love business, DoorDash. Listen to me right here. Let me get closer. Listen to me right here. If you had a monthly subscription for X amount of dollars for platinum, we would buy it. Think about that. Think about a $29.99 a month monthly subscription for platinum DoorDash. That junk would be sold like crazy.
Bruh.
Because people want to experience having the platinum without going through the crap.
Bruh.
If you could just purchase it, oh man.
Like,
that's
you mean
a,
like
that's a
how they
come
used
up
to
for them.
charge us $1.99 to get our money?
Yeah, that worked too. That worked too.
Bruh.
Yeah, people use it.
I don't like that
I know.
idea.
People use it.
You know what annoys me the most with DoorDash? When they say, "Hey, you the perk of using whatever you earn through DoorDash on DoorDash." Like, I hate that, bro.
Yeah.
That's me personally though, but I know you
Yeah.
probably love it though, you know.
Torian says he sees a huge difference between platinum and gold and silver. So Torian, I'm gonna ask you this in the chat. I know, you're a hardworking dude. I know you. Would you pay $29.99 a month, monthly, to not have to worry about acceptance rate and just be platinum? I know the majority of people who want platinum would do it because it'll just be a discount because you know. I think that might be the wave. I think that might be the wave.
Yo, Dracon Tosh. We gotta catch Dracon Tosh up. Y'all can't have your cake and eat it at the same time. Y'all are elite on catering. Leave some of the veggies for the rest of our pockets. There's no elite.
We're not elite, my friend.
We're not elite anymore. There's no more elite.
I wish it was still
based
here,
on what
but
we
it's
can
not.
see. Based on what we can see, there's no elite.
Yeah, I don't. They said they took elite away. Let's just say that.
Let's just say that, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the experience you've talked about in your video and my current experience, I'll tell you what this week has been like. Okay. All right. I had 1, 2, 3. Wait. What was Monday? The 11th, right? Monday was the 11th, right?
Monday? Let's look.
I'm going through the week, Monday through Friday. Well, today.
Monday was the 11th. Yep.
All right. So I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orders since Monday. And 2 of those orders were on the 13th. So I had one today. All right. I'll go through my payouts. The 12th, I had $138.88. The 13th, I had $168 and $165. The 14th, I had $126. And then today, not the 15th, okay? Today, I had $144.02. So, technically speaking, look, I'm used to getting these orders like multiple per day, right?
Yeah.
And I just read out to you that I got 1, 2, 3 $100+ orders for the entire week. And then I had to put 2 $60 orders together to get over $100. So if you saying Dracon Tosh that, we're not leaving some veggies for you, come on, man.
Somebody eating veggies around here.
Somebody.
We're not getting it. We're not getting enough. Not enough, but we're not getting as many as we used to.
Yeah.
So it's there. I think it's going by like amount of orders. Okay. You know how? Remember how we were saying like with DoorDash, or with any other apps, right? Say if you take alcohol orders, they start sending you alcohol orders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You take this order, they send you. I think what's the algorithm is you taking these these bigger orders, right? With these higher payouts, you're taking these bigger orders, but we've taken a lot of those over this time. So when they flick the switch, I think we are still up there because of the orders we've taken in the past. Because remember, he did say it is going to take past stuff into consideration, deliveries and stuff like that into consideration.
Now we having that conversation, Nola. Remember, I tried to have that conversation with you last time.
I'm just saying, this week felt different. Let's just say that.
Okay, all right.
This week felt different.
All right.
I'm just saying that. What you say? You thought he was working towards it?
Yeah,
No, man.
towards Elite. Elite's been gone
since
it's been gone for me since July 14th, and now we in August, man. It's been a month already.
Before that,
It's been a month already.
Before that,
and it was gone before that in other markets. So
Yeah.
it's been. When was the live stream?
2 weeks ago. Which live stream?
No, the live stream they did. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Oh, yeah, that was 2 weeks.
The
It was
Wednesday of our first live
Wednesday
stream.
of that first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was
Okay.
on the 6th.
Yeah, their live stream was like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, it's like look,
And
Johan
that
still
made it
10 out
official.
of
That
10.
was official. That was official.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was going way before that, but that was them saying it officially.
So
10 out of 10 for what?
you know what?
Johan?
Johan is having a 10 out of 10 experience with Deliver That New Change. Still.
I'm actually calling. I'm gonna call it. What did I call it? What did I call it last thing? I think I said like 2 or something. I think I'm moving up to like a. I'm up to like
I
a
don't
7.
remember what you said last
I'm up
time.
like a 6, 7.
I remember I
you know what
said
I mean?
a
6,
6.
7. I know what I'm doing.
I remember I said a 6.
Yeah, I think I'm like a 6, 7, maybe 8. I'm gonna be honest, right? Maybe 8 because I feel like my exclusives are exclusives this week.
Okay.
That's all I ever wanted.
Yeah.
That's all I ever wanted. I didn't
So-
want to run up to the phone and see $20 every single time.
So other
I
than
needed
Johan,
Yeah.
put it in the chat right now while you finish your point, Nola. But
Yeah.
other than Johan, put it in the chat right now. If you still work Deliver That, what would you rate it as 2 weeks later from their official live stream? Or would you rate it at? Tyler put 6 out of 10.
Okay. I can see that.
Hold on. The Carnifate says Expedite has been my main catering order or catering app. Deliver That has been dead, and Zifty is just Zifty. What that mean though?
It means you gotta watch for them. You can't just passively get a Zifty. You gotta be active. You can't just passively get a Zifty.
So Butch gives it a 7 out of 10. What was
All
it
right,
before,
Butch.
Butch? Bubba Sue,
Mo
3 out of 10. Okay. I think that's an improvement, Bubba Sue.
Bo went up to 4. Candy says 4.
Miguel says we no longer getting orders like before. Wow. All right. Still, Omar said the 1. Mo's Gigs 4 out of 10.
Dang, Tams. She says 0.
Candy 4. Chance 5 out of 10. Dash Tam. Oh, I said Dash Cam. You messed up my eyes.
Dash cam.
0. WM 0. As in 0 offers all summer. Josh,
Dang.
4 out of 10. Only because I only put Zifty and delivered ahead of them. Wow. Carniphage 3. Torian 0. Haven't had one in a minute.
Dang, Tori.
Larry B 8. Okay.
So Larry, I got a question for you, Larry. What makes it an 8 for you? And what makes it an 8 for you, my friend? I'm curious.
Josue 5 out of 10. Did Butch's number change? Wasn't it 7?
Yeah, but how'd you go from 7 out of 10 to 3 out of 10?
Hold up. Yeah, I got it right here. Butch was 7 out of 10. And now Butch is 3 out of 10. Whoa. What's going on?
What Jana said? She said, man.
Hold up, Jada. Hold up. Let's go back to it. All right. So Dash Tam, 0 out of 10. Cindy, 7 out of 10.
Yeah. Cindy's
Dracon,
killing it.
6 out of 10. Jared, 0 out of 10.
Dang.
Negative 1 out of 10. Oh,
Negative
my
1.
gosh. Okay,
Let's
hold
the lead
up.
drivers are now at the bottom.
4 to 0,
Oh,
Jana.
before. Okay, before you said it was okay. Butch said it went from 7. He was 7 out of 10 now, but before he thought it was 3 out of 10.
Okay, but now it's 3
Last
out of
time.
10. Oh, man. That
Well,
is...
now it was 7 out of 10, I think. Oh my God.
Unless I read that backwards. Like... Oh. All right. Robert Graham. Wait, what? I am 4-star Emerald on Delivered and was kind of slow this week. Felt like Deliver That got more big orders this week.
Oh, all right. And you four Emerald or whatever.
Chris
Nice.
Fries, 3 out of 10. Every one of my exclusives are under $10 and 50 miles away. I know that name, Chris Fries. I know that name.
Yeah. Nova sends me them every single day. $8 pot bellies. Every single day he gets an
That's
$8
crazy.
pot belly.
All right, so look. All right, so look. What do you anticipate this for you too, Nola? Since you said 2 weeks ago, to now it's better, right? What do you anticipate it will be will your number go up or down by the next live stream?
I think it'll stay the same. I don't think it's going to move because I'm trying to think of what would make the number go up. And I don't think they can do anything to make it go up from where I am right now.
Show our metrics.
Because more orders are not going to do it because, I have other stuff going on. More orders won't change it. We all know all they needed to do was just be transparent about everything, and then we wouldn't have these negative feelings. I mean, transparency would have went a long way.
Anyone got
any good
Potbelly?
I think Potbelly is. I'm not gonna go there, but I told Nova, I told Marco this. I said they taking them tips, my friend. Ain't no way that every one of those are $8 all the time. Everyone, nobody tips. It's just very odd. So what Potbelly would end up doing, let's be honest, guys, what Potbelly's going to end up doing in his area, I don't know about you guys' area. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What they're going to end up doing in his area is doing a flat tip of, say, $10 or $15. That's what ours do here. Our privates that end up, when people don't pick them up, they started doing $10 flat, i.e., what is it? Cheese, St. James Cheese Company does a flat of $10. And then we have one meat place here that does a flat of $20. No matter what the order is. If the order is $150 worth of food, $20. If the order is $1,000 worth of food, $20. They just do a flat tip. So they just take it all, but they put the tips out of those funds that they're taking. You know what I mean? But that Potbelly going to end up getting there.
I have a Potbelly up the street from me. I didn't even know that. Wow. It's brand new. It's a brand new plaza though. But okay. I've never seen a Potbelly anywhere in South Florida, and I've been all over this damn place. But
we don't have them here. We don't have them here at all.
So I haven't seen a Potbelly catering order. Maybe they haven't started yet. Maybe they didn't open up that zip code, toggle it on. Yeah. I don't know. But Johan said I've done good Potbellies, but I also see a lot of trash ones. I'm interested to know. Like Johan, call in, man. I gotta know. Why do you give it a 10 out of 10? Because I remember our last conversation, Nola, you were like, some people are used to not getting anything, and now they get something, So I really want to know, like, if
something is big now. Think about it. Think about if you never, every time you go to the phone, you hear the chime and it's gone for months. You can't get any order.
He said for months. All right. So Chance Williams says, I feel like Easy Cater did something enforced something, and it affected all the platforms. My market is decent, but there's not many drivers, and all three apps were super slow the last 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I agree to some level, but I remember reading a comment, I think on one of our on the live stream we did. I think the comment said, "We are so in the dark and we don't know what's going on." I was like, well, Dan, what do you know? Like, shed some light here since we're in the dark, Easy Cater needs to be investigated. Them people are tripping. Hold on. You got
Miguel. I like Miguel. He's funny.
Oh, this is Johan. Hold on.
Okay, let's go.
Johan.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you guys doing today?
Good.
Good, man.
Good.
Okay.
My two main guys.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So, Johan, tell us about your experience, bro. Like why you give it a 10 out of 10? It's been, 2 weeks now? Wait. Before you answer, when did it hit your
It's
market?
a little bit of trolling as well, but for real, the reason I give it a 10 out of trolling. 10. No, but I'm trolling you guys, actually. Not everybody else, though.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I'm joking, guys. So the reason I give it a 10 out of 10 for me personally, right? Because like before, I went through the whole like the preferred test and all that stuff. We remember all that.
Yeah.
How many times? How many times?
Yeah, I took it like about 50 something times, I think it was.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you. I know the answer. I'm just messing with you, man. All right.
50 something times, yeah.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad. So, like I was saying, the reason I give it a 10 out of 10 for me is like before I used to not see any orders at all. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
or barely, like like one here and there, like one, like I would see like maybe I would do like one order, like every like 4 months, for example.
Whoa. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now I'm doing multiple orders every day, literally, ever since the update came out.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's
So
huge. That's huge.
Yo, look at this. They banged me for using a bot.
Were you using a bot? Or did they just think you were using a bot? Because I mean, I'm happy they got you. I mean, if you were using a bot, happy. I mean, let's be honest. I'm ecstatic that they got you if you were using a bot. But if not, man, we need to get that resolved. That's wild, bro.
Yo,
that's
can
wild.
you play both sides of the fence? Hey, you was using a bot.
Look, I'm
happy.
Look, I'm getting an order. I'm getting an order right now. I'm getting an exclusive order right now as we speak.
Oh, what is it? What is it?
Yo,
nah, it's trash
wild,
though.
bro.
It's trash though.
It's trash.
$12 for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be some trash ones in there.
Wow, no.
No, I'm saying, I mean, if he was using the bot, but if he was not using the bot and they got him, then I mean that's unfortunate. We need to get that figured out, man. That's
no, you wild, bro. The way that you did that though, bro, I wasn't expecting it. Man, never, yo.
So,
like
I was saying, like
right,
I'm basically doing multiple orders every day. You know, every day, like literally every day, I'm doing multiple orders on Deliver That, and then I usually get one as well from Sifty. You know, so like for me, the experience is like I said, is a 10 is because of that, because I'm seeing a lot of orders. And most of them are good, you know. Not that I'm saying like I'll do like a lot of 60s, 70s, and then like I'll do like some hundreds here and there, you know. But I'm good with the 60s and the 70s. I would never see nothing like that back in the days, you know. Like I would never see like. I think the biggest order I ever done before the update on Deliver That was like maybe like a $57 order.
Yeah.
And then like when the tip pool used to exist, I used to do like 40s and stuff like that, but because of the tip pool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You in Jacksonville,
so that's
right?
why was that in Dallas.
Dallas, okay.
Boy, Dallas is something else. When I went over there,
Dallas is different.
I've never been there. I don't know. I've never been to Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas
is it busy?
What?
Yeah, it's busy.
Man,
yeah, there's a lot of like today. So now basically, you guys, when you used to be elite, you would see the orders 48 hours prior, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it turned into 72.
So, yeah, was that?
It went from 48 to 72.
Okay. So now, after the update, I'm seeing the orders 48 hours prior, right? So I was like today for Monday was going nuts, man. I had at least like 30 something exclusive orders today.
Golly, Dallas. I need to move to Dallas. Babe, we're going to Dallas.
And and to be honest with you, out of the 30, I would say like there was like maybe like 8 that were garbage. Everything else was good.
Hey, man.
But
that's wild.
the only reason I didn't take any but one is because I already have a 50 for Monday that's like $200+. So,
wow.
So Draycon Tosh, he the one that you got to talk to about the fruits and veggies. he getting everything.
He wasn't elite.
I wasn't elite. No,
that's
I've never
man.
been elite.
See that I do absolutely love hearing these stories where, like you said, you in a place where all these orders are there, right? You see them. You got 30 exclusives today. All these orders are there, but you didn't get any of this before the change. And now
because
you're seeing all these orders.
All the elites were doing them, you know?
Well, they can't do 30. They can't do that.
No,
people think we can do all of them at the same time. We can't.
No, they can't do 30. But there's a lot of drivers out here as well, you know?
Yeah. That's wild. I like to hear those stories like that. That's cool right there.
So So like a 10 out of 10 for me, for you guys would be like a 6 or a 7 because you guys used to be elite. You know what I'm saying?
I
Mhm.
see where you're going with that.
Yeah,
You
it
Okay.
see,
makes
you see
sense.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
So,
you to say 10 out of 10, I knew it had
so
to be something like I'd never seen an order
yeah, I don't
before,
want
and
you
now
guys
I'm
to
seeing it.
think. Yeah, I don't want you guys to think that I'm saying 10 out of 10 because everything I'm seeing is like in the hundreds, 200s, 300s. You know,
Yeah,
No,
like
yeah.
I
like
wasn't thinking that though, Johan. I was like, man, a 10 out of 10 could mean like, yo, $300-$400 days. And obviously you could route yourself, and
yeah.
and I've been to Dallas and y'all got a lot of freaking highways,
Oh
but
no, yeah.
so the thing
Everything
is
is highway miles here. Like
yeah,
like a 20-mile trip here is nothing. Like because everything is highways out here. So
yeah,
so you
but
could do 20 miles and then the speed limit out here is crazy.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's it's
yeah.
Really?
Nola,
75.
Nola, look at me when I talk to you, okay? They
75.
crazy on them roads, bro.
Bro,
Oh
it's
man.
wait, the speed limit is 75, but nobody drives 75 here. Everybody drives like 80 or 90 over here.
Bruh.
Dang, they be booking it over there.
They
Yeah, we
crazy.
Yeah,
be
Even the truck drivers, bruh. Like I'm
yep,
telling you,
yep,
it's next
yep.
level.
y'all have
It's
poker
something
rooms
else,
there
man.
at all in Dallas, or is it only like in Austin, like poker rooms
I think they do have here.
in Dallas? Okay, I want to. My next trip probably will be Texas because I really want to go through like Austin, and there's
Austin is
poker
nice
rooms
as
there.
well.
Yeah.
Austin,
Man.
there's a lot of orders in Austin as well.
Hmm.
All
So
right, so
like here,
go ahead.
Austin and Houston, those three
Okay.
markets are really good and like in the catering game.
So when a person says bots, is it a clicker or is it something that intercepts the order before it shows on anyone else's device? Because someone said Nola that you hate bots. You said it in the
Yeah, I
video.
mean because people have talked before about using them, and I've been claimed to use bots in the past when I was doing the deliver that orders before all the elite stuff. Because I did a lot of deliver that orders before there was even any elite, but it's because I was taking things that normal people they probably wouldn't want to take, but because of the tip pool, everything's the same to me. So
Yeah.
it didn't matter. Only thing I looked at during the tip pool era was I wanted orders that were 300 or less. That's the only thing I looked at. 300 or
yeah,
less, I
right.
took everything.
Because they made sense.
So yeah. So it's boom, 300 or less. I was just
I
routing
was
everything.
I was the same way when the tip pool used to exist. Then I used
Mhm.
to get orders for that same
Yeah.
reason because like they would just send them out because regardless it was the same thing for everybody. So I would just look out like something like that. Anything that was like $400 and less, I would do them.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, so look, see, this is what I was alluding to. Like, an auto clicker is not a bot. It's just basically what they call. I forgot the section. I forgot the section in the in the phone that what they call it. But it's supposed to help you in case you're unable to use the phone. with your hand.
Accessibility.
Accessibility, right? It's
Yeah.
that's just all it is. But I have heard of, like, say, an Amazon Flex bot that intercepts the order before it hits any device.
I've
You know
heard
what I'm
about these
saying?
bots too. Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I've heard about that as well.
I don't
Mhm.
know if someone somewhere decided to put something together. Do you remember?
Oh, Larry says he was using an auto clicker. Let's see. Larry,
Yeah.
click on Larry's. He says auto clicker, but they still count it as a bot or anything that's automated. I'm sure it's not
Yeah.
automotive.
Yeah.
Automated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's wild, man.
But how
Not a
they
bot.
get you for an auto
For the
clicker?
auto clicker.
Man, that
You
man,
said we're talking about deliver that, right? Didn't he say deliver that?
I think we talking about deliver that because he said
Hey,
8
Larry,
out of
did
10.
you say deliver that or what?
Larry B. Was it in deliver that or another platform?
That blocked you or banned you or whatever.
I mean, at the end of the day, look, Johan, I'm glad that you're having a better experience. I'm glad that because I saw your messages and I felt bad every time you failed that test, bro. I was hoping
I love messing with him though.
Bro,
Y'all so
I
chill
was
in the chat.
bugging it.
Yo,
I know,
I
man.
felt so bad that I was hoping that I would be able to help you out with the test, but I couldn't because they change the test all the time. They had recently changed it when you was going through it. I was like, yo, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Man,
You
I'm
know what's
glad
the
you finally
crazy
got
thing
it.
though? I finally got it when they changed it the last time.
Damn.
That's when I got it.
Well, yeah.
And now it's over.
Yeah,
But you
now
getting
it's
all the
over.
order. It's like you still preferred though. You look at it, you killing it. You getting a lot more orders
Yeah,
than we
something.
are.
I think that's what it is, and I agree with you, Nola, with the whole like that. There's metrics that we
Mm-hmm.
are not seeing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree
Something
with that.
changed. And I feel like it just
Yeah,
got flicked on
something
all of a
changed.
sudden.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah,
wasn't
something
flicked on,
definitely
like it
changed.
wasn't activated until after that live stream. I think they had to go to the live stream and they knew they were going to talk about something. And then they flicked the switch. And then, so all our crap that I was getting crap. Now the metrics are actually working. That's the only thing I
Yeah,
can feel. I
I
feel
don't
like
doubt
something
that.
happened.
I
Yeah.
don't doubt that at all. It's like one of those, like, yeah, first let's release it to see how everybody responds to it. See if it's working. We're not gonna react to how everyone responds to it online. All right, but we're just gonna release it, and then let's see how everyone, every city, whatever, how they respond to it. How many emails we're gonna get if they're all saying the same thing, and then okay, let's just do this piece now. All right, boom, toggle it on like you said, and now it's a bit more of a better experience. And your exclusive, I have never seen an exclusive that good, sir.
Have you not seen it yet?
Not
the
that
one I
good.
got for Monday?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when you have it for. I don't remember seeing the date.
The biggest exclusive I got was like a buck 60 something. That was like 2 weeks
Nice, man.
ago.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
Which is beautiful, obviously, yeah, that's great. But like I said, most of the ones I see are like in the 70s, 60s, something. But that's still good, for me, that's good. Like you could do two or three of those in a day and you're set.
Heck yeah, man.
Nah.
I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy for it because you always commented all the videos all the time. You always was in the chat. I always wanted you to win, and now that I'm seeing that you're getting these orders, that's awesome,
bro.
man.
Yeah, 100,
That's
man.
good stuff.
Thank you.
Like for real.
I wish that everybody would start seeing orders like that,
But I'm gonna tell
But
you
it
this.
depends on the problem is the markets, Some markets are just slow.
And them stats. I think it's something to do with them stats.
No.
That too.
Let's rewind. Let's rewind. All right.
It's a rewind button.
I don't believe the markets are slow. I believe offers are being withheld. I'm not saying throttle. I believe offers are being withheld to from, let's just say, restaurant to platform, delivery platform, even down to delivery platform to driver that was once getting a whole lot of bangers, right? I believe to even out the playing field from the delivery platform, like Deliver That and Delivered, I believe they are withholding offers to spread them out better, right? For whatever the blind metrics whatever that we got going on behind the scenes there, right? That we don't know. But a lot of restaurants, me being in a tier 1 market, I feel it starts with places like here that what restaurants are complaining about and what they're doing, it trickles over into other smaller markets, So it's like, I believe if a restaurant in a very busy market like mine, they can better afford the price for every delivery that comes in and goes out, right? But a smaller market, they might not be able to afford it because they don't have enough coming in and going out, right? So here, when I hear restaurants complaining a lot, I feel, and also like the Potbelly story of everything is $8 to $20. Like, come on, bro. Like, everything. No, I actually have proof that someone sent me that I will never show. But the thing is, I actually have proof that this person had hundreds of dollars of payouts from that specific partner, and all of them got canceled. And
Dang.
Wow.
this driver took it upon themselves, like, no, hell no, man. I'm going to go see what they got going on in there. And they were preparing the order. The same orders that got canceled, they were being prepared.
So he went anyway.
Yes. Yes.
That's a new petty right there.
Yeah.
I'm about to figure this
That's
out.
petty right there. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so just imagine that's a brand new partner. And I'm telling you that there are, I want to say, more seasoned partners that may be saying, nah, we don't want them to do this. We're going to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that is part of the slowdown as well. There are a lot of orders getting canceled.
Now,
You-
how are they letting it in the system in the first place if they want it?
So, based on what I think that's happening is, as soon as an order is placed, whatever software or whatever that they built to partner with the restaurants and the restaurants for them to use, whenever the order is placed, it immediately goes straight to them. And then
So they don't have to confirm an order like a DoorDash order. So like when DoorDash come in, we've all been in the restaurant. We hear ling ling. Do they
Yeah.
have to confirm that order in order for that to even get sent?
But in this case, I think it's like a situation where, give me like Taco Bell. There's
Mhm.
there's no app for them to confirm anything. It just goes straight to the kitchen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I got
I think they built something like that. I don't know. I don't have any of that back end stuff, and I haven't had a restaurant show me how that whole thing worked either.
I should probably, I can ask and see. I can see exactly how that works. He might even come on one time. He's good. That
Good
dude
people.
cool as crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He owns a couple of these.
Is
But
he
yeah,
a
man,
direct
it's-
partner?
No, not would deliver that. No,
All right,
he-
well,
no,
bring him on
no.
then. Tell him, come
Yeah,
on,
no, he's
man.
not a
Let's
direct
talk
partner.
about this. That would be
Yeah,
interesting to
he'd be-
have. Like,
He'd be cool. I think he.
yeah, that definitely
enjoy
be
it.
cool. But look, Johan, brother, I am ecstatic. I might troll you a little bit here and there about you taking the test about 5 million times, but hey,
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic that you are having a better experience, especially in a market like Dallas. I'm surprised
know.
you've never been to Dallas, but still, bro, I went to Dallas for my daughter's soccer tournament back in 2021, and it was crazy busy in Dallas.
Really?
And I don't even think Elite was a thing then, not yet.
Yeah.
But I had just switched my market, and yeah, it was crazy busy over there, man. So
The,
go ahead.
the thing with this market is that for catering, like most of the big companies that you think of, they're all here. They're all based here. Like literally, I
Oh.
would say like 80% of big companies that you could think of, they're all based here.
Is it a tech city like Denver?
Something like that.
Has
That would make
anybody
sense.
ever done a what do you call it? A Chipotle on any of these apps, or they only
No.
do like DoorDash?
Only DoorDash. I've never seen a
I've
Chipotle.
never-
Listen, I've never seen a Chipotle on any of these catering apps.
That's kind of wild. I think they would do so much better on the apps. It's mind blowing that they're not on these catering apps. They have perfect
Yeah, it is.
packaging for it. I mean, they would do so much better on these apps than these DoorDash drivers. Let's be honest.
Do
I
do you
thought
guys
about
have
that.
do you guys in your market have that Taco Cabana thing that they were featuring on Deliver That the other day?
No, but
No.
some people in my chat, he's been hammering them suckers. He's getting them all day long,
Yeah,
from the morning all throughout the day.
We have those all over the place over here. So I've done a lot of orders for them, but there's a lot of good orders and a lot of trash orders for them.
Yeah.
here.
No, we don't have Taco Cabana here. I mean, I'm surprised you guys don't, UDM, because y'all got all kinds of
Bruh.
those kind of places there.
Listen,
But no.
Taco Cabana, I don't even know what that is, but
Yeah.
we got a lot of, listen, I don't think there's space for Taco Cabana. There's so many Hispanic restaurants, and they're popping up everywhere. Right? If it's tacos,
it's a Tex-Mex. It's a Tex-Mex place. That's why it is.
Yeah.
but look, if it's tacos, if it's any
don't
kind
think
of
it's space.
Hispanic food with beans, rice beans, like it's
Yeah.
limited space, bro. They taking up
And see,
all
we don't
of
have
them.
hardly any of those kind of companies here. Ours is just soul food, seafood. We don't really have like when you like, oh, Cinco de Mayo's here. We're about to be busy. Not us.
Hey, I'll be
Not
like,
us.
yes.
Yeah, not us.
Cinco de
no,
We
yeah.
Mayo.
don't.
What?
Cinco de
Yeah.
Mayo here is crazy, bro.
Yeah, we don't
Oh,
get
man.
busy. We don't get busy. It was busy when I was in Florida. The Cinco de Mayo before this last one, I was in
Yeah.
Florida doing that road trip. That was busy because I did all those. What was that company? Dang, what was that company?
Tijuana?
I forgot.
Tijuana
Yeah,
Flats. Yeah,
Tijuana.
Olo. I was
Yeah.
killing them Olos there in
Yeah,
Florida,
boy.
bro.
Yeah.
I was killing those Olos.
I remember that road trip.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun, man. That was really fun.
Man.
Chipotle packaged like Panda.
Hold on. Taco Cabana.
Your Panda packaged in boxes. My Panda does not package in boxes.
In boxes.
Yeah, like Chipotle packages is in boxes in my here, but he said, yeah, we don't.
I've gotten
we don't,
both. I've gotten both from Panda. I've gotten boxes and bags.
Okay, yeah, I've never had a box that my Panda.
But wait, all right. So Cinco de Mayo here is payday, like Larry said, right? But what's payday for you in your market?
Holidays, man. The holidays are busy because all these companies are having their holiday parties and all this.
So Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras gets busy, yeah, but this is people don't really come here for that. But yeah, Mardi Gras does get busy. We have a lot of little holidays like that. Super Bowl gets busy for different stuff like that.
Mardi Gras used to be on commercials here.
Yeah, but people don't come here and like, hey, let's order this food. They want to go to the restaurants and experience New Orleans. You know what I mean?
And
when they come
bees.
and visit, yeah, get the bees. That's basically what they would come here doing, But other than that, I mean, Mardi Gras there's a little bump, but Thanksgiving, those are big around here. Like it's just because all these businesses are having all these parties. I like the parties because people are in a good mood too. Yeah. When you go into places, they're about to have a holiday party. Yeah. They're just like, hey, food's here. You're like, yeah, it is, So I like that good vibe when I'm delivering food. Not put it over here to the side. You know what I mean? Like I like the good vibe mood when I'm delivering.
Chipotle, I believe, have dedicated catering teams.
I mean, I've gotten a lot on DoorDash back in the day with Chipotle, but I haven't. If they had a catering act, man, that would be one of the ones I would try to get all the time because that packaging is good.
Yeah,
it's just you just flop that box open, boom. The setup is easy. Pop that box open, it is just easy. Setup is a breeze. Yeah, so.
Well, but catering companies in my city hate Easy Cater. By Chance Williams. Hey, listen.
What city is that? What city is that?
I think he said PA. I could be wrong though. But what city are you in, Chance? If you don't mind sharing. But Johan, some people want the secret sauce to how you getting all these great orders in Dallas, bro. Like, do you have any secret sauce?
I'll tell you that.
It's not bots. They were questioning that you got bots,
Nah, I wish. No, not really. I don't. The reason I would never use a bot is like, I believe in karma, So I've always said like, if I use bots, trust me, it's come across my mind to get a bot. I'm not gonna lie on that. Yeah. But I've always said like, if I get deactivated in the long run, it's not gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather just get whatever I could get. Do that and just go with that.
Nola, what meeting of 2 gig workers he talking about?
Did you see the meeting of 2 gig workers from this week? I'm not. I feel like I should know what he's talking about. Maybe I forgot something. Shoot, it's been a long week. I have been tired all week, bro. But
I'm looking.
I don't know.
Bruh, from the last stream that we had, I'm looking at my face in the screen. I'm like, damn, I got dark. That sunlight on that field is not playing, bro. I'm looking at my face. I'm like, man, don't.
You have on sunglasses when you're out there, don't you?
No.
Because I can see the light like right here. It's lighter.
Bruh, I don't know what happened.
No, I forgot to ask you on your last live, but how's your car?
Car is great, man. Car is great. Car's good. It only cost me like $150. It was a like the regular battery that you would have in any car.
Yeah.
The Tesla has one of those too. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. It's in the front. It's under the front in the front.
Speaking
that was the battery that was going out.
Speaking of batteries, you know what an auxiliary battery is?
No, I don't know much about the car stuff, man. Not at all.
All right. So look, I find out my vehicle or my van got two batteries. There's the big battery, the positive and negative, and then there's an itty bitty battery next to it. Now, for me to replace my battery, I got to replace both of them, because if the auxiliary battery goes bad, then it drains the big battery. So they said I got to replace both of them. I'm gonna tell you where I'm going to with this. To replace both of them, $400. But listen, I'm on the highway. I'm going to do an order. I'm going to do a pickup. And I still have maybe like 45 minutes to get there, but it's the Miami traffic, right? So I'm like, okay, let me be on my way. All out of nowhere, the van just shut off. The hazard lights won't work. Nothing. Just shut down completely. Boom. I'm like, then all of a sudden it just jerked. I'm like, what the heck that happened? I got cars behind me. It's traffic. Bad traffic too. So now I'm holding up traffic because it's one lane. That's why the traffic exists. So anyway, the thing is, my battery light had came on, and I was like, yo, what's going on? The auxiliary battery is going dead. Now, the auxiliary battery is used to, those vehicles that, like, the engine stop running when you get to a stoplight, then you let the brakes go.
Yeah.
It starts again. Yeah. That's the auxiliary battery gets the car going again. Right?
Oh, okay.
So in this case, I'm now doing research. I'm hearing like, oh man, the auxiliary battery. So when my battery light came on before this traffic situation, I said, okay, well, I got to go check my battery. I got to get this checked out. I went to AutoZone, found out it was going to be like $287, and then they were going to minus the 22 for the battery I have. So anyway, long story short, the guy said I'll have to pull my van up, and he's going to change the battery out. No problem. When I am now on the highway, come to find out, my whole negative side of the battery, the pole or whatever, is disconnected. I'm like, so this dude never retightened my battery, bro. The battery pole, he never retightened anything. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck is happening. I'm about to lose out on this money. I'm about to get violated on Deliver That. I was like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a bad day today. And then when I opened the hood, I saw it completely disconnected. I said, ain't no way. I tightened it, was on my way again,
way.
Bro. $400 for a battery, bro.
I generally go to the dealer for stuff. I mean, I've always just go to the dealer, whatever car I'm in, the dealer. Because they just know what they're doing. You know what I mean? On your particular car.
No, I had something similar happened to me in Walmart. I went to the Walmart automotive thing. And they messed up my battery bad, bro. I was like, oh my God.
I ever tell you that story? You probably heard it on my channel, but I've told a story before. When I was younger, went to Walmart, got a tire changed. They didn't tighten the lug nut. Went home, whole car.
No.
The whole tire flew off. They didn't tighten any of my lug nuts. Yeah.
Bruh.
That was it. Yeah, so, I mean, I just don't trust. I definitely won't trust going to Walmart. I
don't trust them at all. After what they did to my battery, I don't trust them at all.
But to answer WM, no, it's not the alternator. There's an itty bitty battery, and you can look it up. Both of the batteries look the same. There's a positive and negative, but this one is just really small. You have the big battery, then you have the little battery. And it's $400 for both of them, because the little battery, once it goes dead, is going to drain the big battery.
And mine was $149 installed at Tesla service. $149 installed. It's definitely, I told him, I said, man, I didn't expect it to be this cheap for a battery. She was like, yeah, we, for stuff like this, we're not pretty much doing cost because we're not trying to make profit on this. We do make profit on the sales of the cars, stuff like that. We're not trying to make profit on the battery right now. I was like, okay, well, I mean, I appreciate that.
They getting 2 cents. They getting something. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
If the dealership got to do it, look at what Woodcutter said. Yeah, dealerships never take advantage of their customers. Whatever, bro. I don't feel. Yeah. I feel different. I feel completely different. That's a lie. Let me tell you something. I had the Honda CRV, the dealership I purchased it from. Right. I told them, stop calling me. I don't have the Honda CRV anymore.
Yeah.
They said, okay, we're gonna remove your name from the list.
They want you to trade it in.
Bruh, they've been saying, hey, we're going to buy it back from you. I done cuss these people out. I'm like, bruh, I told y'all I don't have it anymore. Well, what are you driving now? Like, I don't, yeah. I'm not having this conversation with you. Get off my line. I haven't received an email from the manager saying, hey, what has your experience been like?
Terrible.
Bro, it's been about 6 calls since I got rid of the Honda CRV. 6 calls, and they still keep calling me. So I feel like they're really trying to get something. They take advantage. They take advantage in some kind of way. Nah, they take
I'm not
advantage.
saying that those dealerships aren't trying to make money. I'm just saying they know about the vehicle.
Well, yeah.
They're not. They know about their vehicle. That's what I mean. Like, just imagine taking a computer. True. Say if you got a MacBook, right? You take a computer to a computer repair shop. That's cool, right? They know all these computers. But you take your computer to an Apple service center, they know about this MacBook.
All right, I was having a slow moment. That was being they were being sarcastic.
I know, yeah.
I didn't catch it.
I knew. I know Woodcutter. I knew that was sarcasm. He said, "Yeah, dealerships never take advantage." I knew what he was doing.
Okay, well, you got me, Woodcutter. But hey, at the end of the day, man, you know, I will never stop pushing going private versus the apps. I'm not gonna say get rid of the apps. I'll just say, hey, you know, get whatever you can on your own, so you can get that direct paper versus that chopped up paper. You know, I rather get the direct paper from the source. Work out whatever deal you work out with them, and you get that direct paper, you know? And that's just what it is, man. You know, that's how I feel. What about you, Johan? Since you're having a 10 out of 10 right now, would you be willing to go private or stick with what you got?
No, I would do private. It all depends. You know, if I could get a good private, I'm definitely doing private, but I'm also going to use the apps as well, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Get your money wherever you can. So, any last words for the fam, bro?
Thanks for having me, and you know, like, just keep grinding. Like, hopefully, everybody starts seeing good orders on Deliver That.
Yeah, I agree, man. So, appreciate you calling in. Any last words for Johan, Nola?
Have a good one, man. I'm so happy to see you having success with it, and you know, you never stop with the grind. But I'm glad to see it's paying off now. You know.
And I'll give you a little insider secret. Create a YouTube channel so you can get more offers.
Oh my God! Don't put that out there.
Don't put that out there, UDM.
Oh
put
my
that
God!
Out there, bro.
Yo, it's just perfect. Hey, listen, we deal with so much, Nola. I just gotta have fun with it, bro.
It's fun.
You know,
bro. Y'all have to have fun with it, because you know people are gonna say that regardless. So might as well just have fun with it, you know?
Right?
For sure.
Next thing you know, they're gonna get a million emails. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Here's the clip of the podcast. We're gonna post it on Facebook.
You on Facebook now? You already know they got screen recorded. Sure. It's already live.
I must see that by tomorrow.
Man.
Oh my gosh, that is. Hey, listen, it is what it is, man. You know, Let them say, no, that's fake news.
So whoever posted it, I was thinking about that. Whoever posted it on Facebook like that, that was an age range of like I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh man,
I wasn't on that live. I wasn't on that live that night, and I saw it the next day because I'm on these Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Oh
and I
man,
saw it, I was like, oh man. I was like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
that's wild.
It's
That's
wild.
wild.
But that's just what it is. We gotta have fun with it, man. You know.
Oh, there's Nova
Yes,
right
we do.
now. I was just talking about you and your amazing Potbelly orders you get.
Yeah.
Every day he's getting some banger Potbelly $8 orders. Somebody just put a Potbelly one in the chat right now. Oh, hello. I can't turn the brightness down.
What they look like?
God, you ain't gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
How low do I gotta go?
Now I gotta focus. It's your camera.
Anyways, it's $8.31 for this Potbelly order.
The struggle was real.
The struggle is real.
All right, well, Johan, you have a good night, brother.
Good night, y'all.
All right,
Good night,
later.
man. Good talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
Same here, man.
All right, later. All right, man.
Great
so
cheeks.
we've been going for about 2 hours. Hey, listen, I gotta say, man, I really enjoy these. It's always great to have a conversation with another driver, just like me. But it's even better for me right now. I'm just saying because there's another content creator that is a driver just like me. It's like we have a certain experience. That's why that joke that I threw in there, like it's a different experience, man. And sometimes, I know, I don't know if it ever gets to you, but sometimes I know in the past I've gotten caught up in like the comment thread, like going back and forth with somebody that was just trying to reel me in to make me look bad, And I'm like, okay, all right, well, whatever, But I always debated my point. But it's always good.
I'm real strong with the block button though. Maybe I shouldn't be so strong with the block button.
I used to be.
But I will hit the block button. I'm talking about it doesn't even matter about they can almost be finished typing. I'm hitting the block button. I don't have time for the negativity. You know what I mean? So I generally just hit the block button.
You know why I stopped hitting the block button?
Why is that?
Because I had somebody that I did not block. Honestly, I did not block. But at the time, a lot of people had wrenches in the chat, and they could block people from my channel, and I didn't know. And people were getting blocked left and right. Man, I got this call. Hey, man, you blocked me. And then I'm like, I never blocked you, bro.
That wasn't me.
No, it wasn't me. So I just said, you know what? I'm pulling all the wrenches. Ain't nobody could block anymore. And, I just stopped blocking, man, because just like this channel, it's the same content as UDM earns, right? But it's just more conversation. But this one, I said, you know what? I want to give people a free space to speak how they feel. If they cuss, boom, boom, boom. The other channel had a lot of rules that, and I'm like, you know what? Let me leave that one up, but I want to keep this one to be free. A free space to just speak how you feel. As long as you respect the other person, and I'm good with it,
I got you.
And that's just what it is. But anyway, man, look, Nola, the first and the third Saturday, I know you promoted 9 o'clock. But it's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Everybody that came from Nola's promotion, shout out to you.
Appreciate you guys coming in.
We're gonna be here every first and third Saturday. This was our second time going live, and I will say that I've been disappointed in the past, and so far Nola has been consistent. So. Shout out to you, brother. I got to give a shout out to you. And hopefully our next conversation about Deliver That or Delivered or Zifty, there's going to be more opportunities that look better than the ones that we've gotten. And hopefully more people in the chat that would be willing to share. They have a better experience as well. Those that gave the zeros and stuff like that. Because I really do want everyone to eat. Because I'm telling you straight up, Nola, and everyone else tuned in, I'm trying to do my own thing. My market is big, and I have a ton of connections. I have a ton of relationships that I've built over the years, and it just makes more sense for me to go directly through all my relationships, whatever, and that's it, versus the app. But at the same time, until that ball gets rolling like I want it to, I am going to still do the apps,
For sure.
And that's just what it is. And Nola, hey, I'll tell you this, once everything gets rolling there, for me here, don't be surprised if I call you, hey, when you going to be in town?
Yeah.
So I can make sure I got you set up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
I just want to put that out there. So, hey, but fam, shout out to y'all for stopping by. If you were not subscribed, shout out to you. If you just stopped by just to show some love to this live stream, to Nola and I, we're going to be here every other Saturday. So 2 Saturdays from now, we're going to be on this live stream again, and we're probably going to be talking about something else, or maybe an update on these exclusive offers. So any last words for the fam?
No, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. Shout out to you. I was about to say that. I was about to say shout out to you, Steve. He just sent you a super chat. But shout out to Steve, man. I've been watching his videos, and he's got me thinking like I want to do something. Like I want to try to build like I want to try to give some insight about the legislation and stuff like that here, because I feel like I'm the voice here for YouTube. You know what I mean? In this area, in the gig space. But I'm so confused by everything he says, everything they say, everything they talk about in his life. I don't know anything about it. So I'm a dig deeper. Steve, if I do reach out to you and ask some questions, I know we got emails and stuff. I might reach out to you, Steve, but I want to get active in building and bringing that kind of, bringing some eyes to things that are going on here in this area. So I've been watching all his videos. I think he's been posting a lot lately about the things that are going on gig, and it's getting scary. It's getting scary. So shout out to you, Steve.
But that's why I said towards the ending of the live stream I did last week, towards the ending I said, like, it would be in your best interest to have your own thing going. You see, you got your own thing going right now, right? But there's a lot more coming down the pipeline, and I'm basically seeing a slight shift from being a gig worker to now being a 1099, and you have your own thing and getting your money your own way. I'm seeing a slight shift of that going on, and I've been doing this for almost a year now. So I'm ahead of the curve compared to the typical gig worker that might be in my market here. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm ahead of the curve in that sense. And with your private partnership, you're ahead of the curve in a sense, So hopefully whoever's listening can get these little nuggets here and there and decide that, you know what? UDM's doing it. He's been doing it for almost a year. Nola's, how long has your partnership been?
For like my private?
Yeah, like recent.
It's just right when the same day, literally the same day. I said okay.
So was it? So
I was not. I would never.
2 months?
Yeah, it's been about 2 months, I guess. About 2 months.
Right.
I just, in my mind, I couldn't accept it when I was supposed to hold myself higher. You know what I mean? With elite, and I couldn't, especially since there was always orders.
Yeah.
Because remember, I was also the only elite, so there was always orders at the same time.
Yeah.
So I couldn't mess with that. You know what I mean? So now I can. So I am.
So just understand that, for whoever's listening, whoever's watching, that I have noticed a slight shift. Maybe you don't have a lot of the relationships I have, and being in a very large market like I am, I gained access to a lot of conversations that they were having with me about the experience that they were having. You know what I mean? Without saying too much there, right?
I got you.
But seeing the slight shift ahead of time, that's why I'm pushing it out now for whoever that's willing to listen. Hey, maybe you should get your own thing going. So that's another reason why I had that focused type of conversation with you, Nola, So appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate
Definitely gonna be back for another one on 2 weeks from now, and maybe we at some point maybe we could do this every Saturday.
Yeah,
You'll be cool with it. You'll be cool with it.
I don't know about every Saturday now. I gotta play.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm taking 2 off a month right now, but
Okay.
maybe in the future. Yeah, maybe in the future we could do it every Saturday. Right now I got poker. Poker be on the mind on Saturday. Like right now I didn't play all day because of this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm tapping into your poker time.
Well, I play at night, and I take this Saturday off when I'm doing this. So that that's the only thing.
All right. We're not gonna tap into your poker time, brother.
But we'll see.
All right, brother. Well, you have a good night. All right.
You too, man. Take it easy, guys. See y'all.
All right, later.
Peace.
All right, so fam, that is something to. I think I enjoyed that conversation. I really did. I had a whole lot of laughter in there. Like, he really hit me from left field when he said things like, if you use a bot, like almost like good for you. But if you don't, I'm sorry. That one really threw me for a loop. But Nola's gonna be who he is, right? But shout out to every last one of you. If I did not put your comment on the screen, it's a lot of comments. I'll try to get your comment in next time. But shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe, click the bell, and join the fam, because no one else will understand what you go through except another driver just like you. And with that said, I think it's safe to just say deuces. Have a good night, y'all, and see y'all on Monday.
Yeah.
Don't forget that interview.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the I ever gave on my head. Lately I've been living like I can't take a loss. They ain't wanna help me, that's what made me a boss. You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. We don't give a that's what they don't understand.
Back again like flu season, I broke records while loose leafing. I'm coming down my roof, leaving, don't give a I don't care. Did the by my lonesome, no wonder now I'm on one. No shortcuts on that long run, all I really want is my share. Get him, I got him, I told him it's nothing. In the discussion, got them feelings, I throw all my pain on percussion. It's disgusting, I hear them bragging about that they did, and it do not move me, not in the least. They ain't been dropping no seeds in the soil, but swear that you on my spot at the feast. I've been on go mode, showboat, rowboat, wave ride. Cool shorty, too naughty, pool party, wet for the face ride. Annie up, penny down, hand me down, thrift store, old drip. New money, too funny, old shorty, talk about old. I'm on they now, can't get a pass now, I'm a cash cow, keeping it brash now. It's trash now, I'ma spaz out. I've been killing my lows and living on highs. You see in the skies the proof. You could just see in my eyes that there is no lies. I cannot disguise the truth. I've been ducked off, getting in my new merch, colored duck sauce on the new couch with my Chucks on. Get the on with that hate. I'm big cool on the small chat, cause I know now that I'm all that. Got a hawk guy on the ball cat, get the out of my face.
Talking to my mirror like I love you so much. Curving on my critics like I heard you, so what? You can't kill my confidence, I think I'm the man. Tally all the